But what was life like till the spirit decided to leave? Like that's, and it depends what you view as death, you know, but we all kind of look at it as where we all kind of pass on to this next realm with a bunch of stuff. But what's our life like? Like we should be living as hard as we can. That's our purpose. That's why we chose these bodies. We chose this path. So yeah, epigenetics I love it.
And chose to like move. So I see a lot of that, especially now in places that are a lot more strict with what you're able to do. You see a lot of people not moving. And what I think is crazy, and a lot of other big names have brought it up, it's like the first thing we closed is our gyms. And it's like people need to move. And of course, if you don't feel good, don't be a dick and don't go and get other people, sick with your germs and all of that. But you need to be moving and like feeding your body. Like I know for me, especially as I start to get older, if I take too much time away from like my yoga or my weights, I actually like get sore. Like, you know how you get that awesome sore feeling from moving? I start getting that feeling from not moving. And I'm like, we have to put an emphasis on the things that we maybe are not giving enough attention to, and not be so like caught up in fear of getting sick and dying, but taking measures to stay healthy, right? Like, why aren't we talking about diet? Why aren't we talking about movement? Why aren't we talking about supplements? I don't know where you are on the supplement train. I know like that's also, some people say they're nonsense and other people say that they work. What is your school of thought?
Yeah. So it's in the word. So I'm all about like these radical remissions and healing stories come down to an inventory of 8 different things from my just gathering experts of people doing some really awesome, amazing work and hearing these stories of cures and healings and worldwide. And it's in like this quantum order. It's a belief in something greater than yourself, your purpose, your relationships, sleep, naps, breath, meditation, prayer, outdoor light exposure or nature, nourishment, body movement. And somewhere within those 8 is a radical healing response. I mean, if you literally take an honest inventory of those 8, honest, and you have to be honest, you have to be very, 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 very hard on yourself to see where you could improve and what work you're going to do. If all those are being tended to, and I mean worked on and uncomfortable and consistent, can a supplement those 8? Yeah, hell yeah. But can a supplement replace? Absolutely not. And Dr. Christiane Northrup, who I've interviewed many times, she's a friend of mine. She now, it's like all or nothing with people, right? It's like supplements don't work, drugs don't work. It's like, wait. What the schools have done, even on the holistic side, and I went to schools. I have 3 degrees, and I'm about to burn them in a post because they mean nothing. And I gotta find a safe place to burn them in California so I don't get arrested. But I have a post ready. But the whole thing is like, again, what's the easiest way to set up an algorithm, do a test, run a low number, and throw supplements and oils at them? And that is, you might not kill somebody with a side effect of a supplement, whereas a pharmaceutical could. Seriously, like the risk is death. But you're disconnecting that person from really getting to the real work of stuff and delaying this whole thing to a later point. If in the hands of the right practitioner, right? There's like many modalities and it's like a 3-pound dumbbell. Is that healthy? It depends what you do with it. You know what I mean? Is vitamin C healthy? It depends how you use it. You know, like I don't know. It could sometimes, certain things could not be as ideal, you know? So I'm just a big advocate of when we square away those 8 essentials and we simplify things, you'll start to see that there's not much you need from the outside. And on that small case, maybe initially, because things are so radical, or you're coming off in the hands of a serious practitioner, a holistic one that knows what's going on, a naturopath of some kind, they may have to wean you down off of your current meds. And it might take some like really, really strong herbs and some supplements, you know? But I think moving forward, supplements are great to supplement to a nice framework and fabric of those 8. And every time, me personally, I have something off, body's talking to me, and I go into those, I'm like, and I'll go back and it'll come back on. Give me 3 months, there it is. Even if it's an injury or whatever, same thing with somebody coming in. I'm like, damn, it really does come down to those. And then you interview Dawson Church, or you interview Northrop, or you interview Cowan, or you interview Pilevsky, and it keeps coming down to those 8 are pretty powerful. It's just like the sun. Like everyone's like, oh yeah, the sun for vitamin D and exercise for fat loss. You guys you're like reducing these very powerful drugs to these very one-to-one kind of thing. Like it is so potent that it's immeasurable. They don't even know the light spectrum that the sun gives off because we're confined with current science. Like it's infinite, yet we don't know what it does to cells really because we can't measure it. Like there's so much infinite glory behind those 8 and the power behind those 8. It's free medicine really is what it is. So I'm a huge supplement fan in the right hands, with the right intention, with the right approach.